Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up these pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't push work and pop guns on my raps that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was stuck in it for a minute. I wonder what could I do if I put my true self in the bars. Had to make changes. My heart pours and every letter my pen illustrates. I'll apply for your front spot on my dinner plate. Mine go when a line flow mean and pour heartstring and crush egos in one rhyme scheme. Hard to be what I'm called to be. Industry make it artistically hard to breathe. I feel like I can't 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 breathe. I feel like I can't. My soul not for sale, so don't place your bets because I'm chasing purpose, never chasing checks. Gonna be influential, never part of the issue, so protect your neck for the hits will get you like. There was a time I would do anything as long as I became you. People looking in my eyes like, Joe, this ain't the same you. So many people lose their self trying to claim you. Wanna shoot for the stars but forgot how to aim through. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Famous, I blame you. Look at all the people that done changed up. Look at all the pain that I've been through. Gotta get up and pick up the pieces. Mad at myself picking up these pieces. Thinking about all of this time that I wasted trying to be you. Famous, I blame you. I was told if I didn't expose and downgrade a queen that I wouldn't go far. Wouldn't get money, wouldn't get that honey, wouldn't get that rep, wouldn't get that car. I was never with it from the beginning. Funny how I choose to respect them more than they listen less. Gotta get it off my chest. We need all women. Look at all the lies that they feed all women. Look at how the media want us to see all women. It's like the world wants us to defeat all women. Look at how the industry treats all women. Look at how the energy shifts all women. So I check myself because it starts with us. We gotta protect and uplift all women. They can't breathe. I feel like 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 they. Keep your head up, queen. You don't have to do. Hey. You be who you want to be. Hey. You are enough. I'm saying we either don't see the name or don't want to solve it.
I can't even speak to that. Hello, it's Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary J.B. And our people get to eat. And it's Misha Miss Hotspot. We are in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And this week we are discussing mothers. Listen. Mama. We got a special guest. We have two guests, but we're waiting on the other one. Right?
Yes.
Coming? Okay.
Yes.
And you can introduce yourself.
All right, man. I didn't want to jump the gun yesterday. I was trying to jump in when the other people were jumping in. Like, bro, we going that one. But my name Deuce, man. D-U-E-C-E. Dream under every circumstance this time. So.
Yes, yes.
And our second guest has a word.
Hey, my little boo is here. Look at him. What it do? What it do, Miss Perfect?
Listen. You a minute?
I ain't seen him in a minute.
Last time I seen you, had her.
Right. It look like you done grown up on me and stuff.
What? Got the grown man popping? Got the grown man swag popping about the head. Okay. He done jumped on a few stages. Look at you.
Okay. He big famous now. But go ahead, Deuce. Go ahead and finish introducing yourself. Tell us who you be.
My name Deuce, like I said, from the South Side. Super grateful to be on the show tonight, man. It's crazy, bro, because I didn't know Luffy, bro. We went to high school together. I didn't even know we was going to be on the same show. So literally, hours, it was like, yo, Star-Lord. I said, oh, wait. And I ain't going to say his real name on the air, but I'm like, oh, so, man, it's crazy, man. It's good to see you, fam. How you been?
You too, man. When I DM'd you, like, move full speed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about.
When you said that at first, bro, I'm like, bro, what? And it just took me a little minute, bro, because I've been so out that zone. And, you know, that's like a nightmare, bro. You wake up in some sweats over that. So I was like, bro, got that out of my mind. And then it was like, full speed. And then, like, I left, did something else. It took me a little minute to respond back. I said, bro, and I started looking at the pictures. I said, bro, this is... And I was like, all right, bet. All right. So let's chop it up, bro.
Is that an insider or something? Full speed?
Basically, yeah, it was something that our coach used to make us do. He was tired. It was like, move full speed.
Yeah, but that really kind of cranked over in life, though, because now it's like, that's one thing I could thank him for. So I ain't going to thank him for a lot, but like just in terms of work ethic, bro, like improving my work ethic and just pushing through stuff, bro, definitely then went over into other grinds. Like when I was in school with the music, bro, like full speed is pretty much everything you got. It's not necessarily being the fastest or being the most talented. It was just like everything you got every time you go.
That makes sense.
You know, that was something.
I like that. I'm gonna tell my son that.
I like that.
Boy, go full speed at all times.
Sometimes you just need that one sentence to carry you through. I got it. Thank you.
I'm coming in.
I figured it out myself,
Look all mad and angry and stuff.
Yeah.
How long it take for them to come down here?
I know, right?
We thank you for coming.
They just told me.
Oh, well, now I know to text you, not them two.
Yeah, Brandon. I could have told some other ones.
Oh.
Yeah, he do at least respond. He'll look at the message and respond. So you go ahead and introduce yourself to my left. You're not a newcomer.
You know what? It's your boy Luffy D, coming straight out of Columbus, the East Side. I don't know. I'm just not chasing the dream no more. I'm just trying to make it a reality.
Yeah, been sending us music every dang all week. I know. Even though I keep getting these notifications, you've been ignoring that page.
Nah. I'm telling you, like, I'm really booked up. I got shows in Dominican Republic coming up.
All right.
So it's just like, I mean, I'm still trying to get used to it.
I know that's right. Well, I get that. Get used to it.
I got cousins coming out there. Yeah, I mean, I got cousins coming out there.
Hey, cousin.
Flat out. I'm like, you know, I try to be cool. Like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, we cousins. I don't got no money for you, but if you want to hear my song, I got you.
I know that's right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about them cousins.
Oh yeah, they coming.
Yeah.
That's sad.
You're gonna have some twice removed, 3 times from the left side. Yeah.
Yeah, your mama used to babysit me.
Listen, I changed your 35 boy. All that. One time.
Yeah, remember that one time when I helped you tie your shoe? You don't remember that?
Mm-hmm. They're telling me my bank
That's
my
why
bank and checking in my savings. I'm the reason why.
Okay. If it wasn't for me, you would have tripped and fell. I stopped you and changed your shoe.
I told your mama to play them records for you when you was little, so you can have some music in your life.
That's exactly what they do.
It's so sad. So speaking of, this topic is Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying? It's Dear Mama. But I want to dive into who these two gentlemen are. Tell us, Deuce, first, what you do, how long you been doing it. Like, give us your background.
All right, bet. Yeah, my name is Deuce, and I've been rapping for real. I started in 2015, but it was just on something slight. And then I really jumped into it when I got back to Columbus last year. So, like, maybe I got back in June. I did my first show in August. And I did I probably at this point done up to 30 shows. And then lately we really been hard on the podcast grind because we're trying to get we're trying to get podcasts and the entertainers in the city to kind of come together because it's a lot of them don't know about each other. Like I'll go to a show and I'll be like, yo, have you heard of this artist? Like, no, I've never heard of this artist. Or I'll go to an artist and be like, yo, have you heard of this show? And it's like, nah, and it's it's not 106 or nothing. It's like, yo, there's a lot of creative things going on in the city, and it's only going to help if the two cultures come together.
Amen.
So
I'm like, please, unity.
And then my project coming out June 2nd, To Be Honest, Growing Pains. And like I said, I'm glad to come on the Dear Mama segment because without my mom, it sounds cliche, without my mom, I wouldn't be here, but literally, without my mom, just so many things that she pushed me in, so many things that she taught me down to just the type of artist I am, the type of person I am. That all derives from her. So it's man, this is a good time to come on for sure.
Oh, I wish I had my bell because that was a ting-a-ling moment. That was such a thing. I think I lost my bell. I'm gonna get one of them.
Y'all. Please don't do that.
What you mean?
That little ting-a-ling was just good enough.
I want the big one. I want the big one.
They gotta be a special moment.
Yeah, that one that the woman used to get ting-a-ling.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, them big ones ting-a-ling. Come here, man. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Ruby D. Tell me who you be. What you got going on?
You know, I'm Luffy D. I kind of stumbled on the singing world on accident. I mean, because you asked this, I was kind of like a football player. I don't know. High school, I was just like that.
Trying to get some booty.
But I think, bro, honestly, if you would have said, a couple years back, when we was in school, it's yo, man, he always, I've heard him sing before, but it was kind of like a joke, and not a joke, a joke on him, he would be joking, hey, bro, I'm gonna drop this R&B on him, for the booty. And then it was that.
It was always a classroom.
He went and did a tank on him. That's what he did.
Basically, I mean, I was always singing to girls and stuff, just trying to really get myself out there. But like I said, to be real, I seen my cousin doing it. Shout out to YSC, by the way. He I just seen the reaction he was getting. He had the little white girl because he goes to white school. So he had the little white girls dancing for him. And so I was like, man, let me see if I can get that too. So I'm not for the white girls.
It couldn't be for the chocolate melanin. It had to be for the Caucasians.
Nah, I just said not for the white girls. But and then I got a project dropping. It actually dropped today. It's called Dark Intentions. Basically, what that means is just like I feel like somewhere point in your life, we all got dark intentions, even if it's just like something petty. So
this is true.
How you gonna speak for us though?
I mean, because it's for everybody. Everybody got dark intentions.
I'll admit to it.
It's been a time you wanted to bust out an ex's window.
What?
I ain't never ever want to do that.
You said
I bust him in his face,
window?
Yeah.
But I only want to bust out the property.
I'm trying to keep it peaceful.
If I wanted to, I just wouldn't have, and I've never
Females
done
definitely
that.
have dark intentions. Like that selfie you post, that little comment, like, I can't believe this nigga. Like, bro, I just seen you.
But you hear that keyword?
I know,
You see
I
who
know
did
it
it?
was me.
You see who did it?
You talking about me? So, like, we know.
That's why we act that way.
Y'all got a Scorpio in the middle of y'all.
Okay.
When that stinger come out, start sticking. I don't nothing else in the world. Make
But you know me. I'm team women.
Okay, you team women.
Yeah, I'm out of that.
We know you be wooing them.
Listen,
Right.
He's wanted to be a singer, and it just like very early on, it's like, nah, that ain't you, boss. Do something else. I wanted to be a singer, and that's like Cisco. Like I grew up, bro, like loving Cisco, bro. Like,
Was you gonna have blonde hair and everything?
No, I wasn't gonna have the blonde hair, but I definitely was like, yo, I'm gonna be a singer.
You was trying to do that thong.
No, bro, I like the real like R&B.
The R&B Cisco. The True Hill Cisco.
Usher, my homie like that, bro. Like that.
Incomplete Cisco.
5 years old, yo, she was in the show. It's like we don't understand nothing you talking about, bro.
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, nah.
How old are you? Your mommy asking?
24.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all both the same age?
Yeah, I was a year. I'm 25, so I was a year older than him. So he was coming up. So
yeah, so literally we like
y'all some babies.
I
feel so old.
Now you know you used to couldn't stand when people said that you were 24.
Well, I didn't mind when people said I was
No,
young.
I couldn't stand that shit. Don't call me no damn
I ain't
baby.
mind that.
I mean, for real,
Yesterday.
Because I always looked mature. So
yeah, no, I got like two looks. It's like when my beard growing up, like, oh yeah, he definitely 30 something. And I shave it off, and they're like, "You in high school still?" Like,
I'm going my beard.
So everybody like, yeah, you got a baby face for. I'm like, I guess, you know. So right now
I can see that.
I got
Yeah.
the struggle patch going on right now.
The struggle patch.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes, bro. Yeah, this is a man thing. You know, sometimes like you want to be deep in thought, you trying to be stoic, bro. You know, so you just grow out the struggle joint.
I love when men give their beards names.
They really go hard on
They
these
really-
beards. You hear me? They be wanting
When they
to
start naming them
away.
and things, and that's hilarious.
And the situations they go on with them, they got names for the
And then I
situation.
cut it and I be trying to feel too pretty. And I be feeling like I'm light skinned. I be in the filters and stuff.
See,
Like
look.
that. I got that struggle patch.
All this thought to go through with a beard.
So
Hard out here
I want
for
to
a
play one of Deuce's songs.
All right. Let's hear it.
From my side, what's this about?
From my side, so definitely, man, it's about my side, and it just a lot of people was like, bro, this is real nostalgic. I was just telling a story, bro.
Well, like
how
your
it was
point of
growing
view?
up. Huh?
Like your
Yeah,
point of
definitely.
view.
The whole project, to be honest, growing pains is kind of my growing pains that I feel like people can relate to. Like everybody go through them, not necessarily physically, but in terms of like everybody go through growing pains. Like when you changing from different stages, it continues to happen.
Right.
So for my side was one of them joints that wasn't necessarily directly about the growth as much as it was me being able to reflect on a time period. Like, all right, bet I remember this. I remember where we was coming from. I remember where we was going. So definitely from my side.
From my side, here we go. I think I'm gonna like it.
I hope you do.
Let's see if it plays. Here we go.
Progress is a process. I've been known to work on projects. I get caught up in my concept, still pulling at my conscience. Still wonder if they still in flows, snatching niggas' content. And if it's for $1, nigga known to do some nonsense. Nigga rob that nigga sell. There's nothing they could tell us. Pass us through them schools. Real world, nigga, they gon' fail us shit. Music make us slaves. $10, they gon' sell us. We made it in the house and then they locked us in the cellar. It's cool, I got a hole in my ceiling. Don't know how I'm feeling. feeling. Try to take what's mine and I'm killing. Label the villain, but my mom, she got like 9 other children, so we allegiant to the dream, bitch. I pledge my allegiance. Yeah, this my season. We was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside. In the house, we're smoking endo, sister crack a bedroom window. This is more than simple highs. Blood to hit a new crescendo. We was kids stuck in limbo. Pick a locker, pick a pencil. My brother loved his art. Couple times he drew his pistol in that pocket. Them white crystals, man, them jewels were simple tools. We ain't need no Jamie Foxx to start breaking all the rules. Give me 12 months of April just to keep these niggas full while I pay my daddy back for all them extra shits he pulled. But we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside. This the vision, no, stay like figure folk to the liquor store, kick back where that shit get poked. I don't want no more. Devil want my soul. He won't get it though. Nights of sleeping on the floor. Days of waking up his pole. That was just a phase. Cut it out like fades. Hit and turn to gray. Cause where we stay, that's just how we play. Cause of how we live. Doing what we did. We was kids, man. They thinking that they know us. Bitch, there ain't no script. We was acting like the grown-ups. We was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside, we was rolling, we was vibing, we was kids, Southside.
Hey, okay. Yeah, I like the feel of that though.
Yeah, I like that.
We was rolling. I like that.
Yeah, nah, people, it's funny because people like, we was rolling, we was riding, because they think we was rolling was like rolling up the weed, and we was riding. It's like, nah, we was rolling, that's the whip, and then we was vibing was how you catch a vibe, you feel me? So people be singing the lyrics, and sometimes it messed me up. I'll be like, just depending on the day, bro, I'll be like, all right, is it riding or vibing? But yeah, it's definitely, it wasn't intended really to be a vibe song. As much people like, bro, it reminds me of growing up, and I was like, I was just telling a story, you know. But it definitely turned out for the good. It's a lot of what people really like it. It's the lead single of my project, so.
Okay, I like it. I like the vibe. It does get me to. It was rolling. It's something that you can listen to at night, just rolling down, the highway. That's smooth. So, this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary J.B.
And I'm Kiki with the E. And it's Missionless Hotspot. We in the building with these two gentlemen.
What's up?
It's Deuce and Deuce D. So cool. They trying to act all shy.
It ain't that. It's really like, I don't know. It's like you guys got such big personalities. You feel me? And I love it. I really do. A lot of times I come to podcasts, bro, and sometimes you got to be the entertainment, and sometimes it's cool just to kind of sit back in the vibe. You feel me? So right now, I'm just kind of being chill because this y'all show. Y'all do this every week. So I don't want to be like, this got up there and acted, man, fool.
Oh, don't worry. You'll just join the wall of those that have fallen into it. Don't worry, about 9 o'clock, you'll loosen up.
Yeah, about 9 o'clock,
everybody loosen up about that. Let me know, that's why he over there in the corner grinning. He knew to be in the corner. Look, he wasn't doing nobody.
Oh, man, I'm just
chilling.
And I've been through a lot.
You been through a lot?
Man, I really been trying to feel the essence of this music, like, just because I'm singing. I've been doing a lot. I'm actually singing this guy in a rap battle, Scopes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I really just been trying to catch the vibe with the rappers. I mean, even though I sing.
So you gonna start rapping?
No.
He said that real quick.
The way he pumping out them love ballads.
But it's crazy, bro, because like you see him, he come in, bro, he dressed in all black. It's like,
Yeah, he look like he gonna probably eat somebody up on the stage, but he about to woo every female and your girlfriend.
It ain't gonna be no upside.
He got the taco meat out, like, really, what's going
Oh
on?
my Lord, not the Johnny Gill.
And it's like,
Then I messed up, and I got some tattoos that I don't know if it's gonna cause a ruckus, but
What? Let me see.
Oh, what you done did?
I got Love Life on my left. I got God's Plan on my right. So when you put it together, it's God's love, plan life. I just woke up one day like I want to get tatted.
You know what?
How is that gonna cause a ruckus?
I thought you meant you put somebody's name on
I
there.
so you put some girl's name on your
Hell,
How is that
your daughter, mama's name.
How is that?
It's just gonna make me more describable. Like,
Yeah, you gonna be more of a rapper image, but then you gonna surprise them with the vocals, and that's what we
walking
do.
around looking like somebody's
surprise.
bodyguard, but you know that ain't. You know it's okay. It's okay.
He could sing R&B, and he looked like a goblin. He be scared. I thought Tory Lanez was gonna be like,
Honestly, I've never seen him, and you're about to make me go Google it.
Go get him.
I didn't listen to his music. A lot of these people
He look like he sound like he light skinned with green eyes and a ponytail.
Oh my
That's how like the
gosh.
music started. I see the deal. I said, "Oh, he must be like the character and the thing." I said, "No, that's him. That's
really him."
He does not look like a goblin.
He must have got a good picture."
yeah, because he
I mean, look what Google showed me. He looked like one of DMX's lost children. Now, do we know who his daddy is? That's all I'm saying.
Baby, listen. And so we're gonna dive into the subject, Dear Mama, because this weekend is what?
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. I was just with my
So
mama today.
none of us would be here without a mama.
That's right.
There's a difference. I'm gonna say that. We wouldn't be here without a mother. Okay.
True.
So you have your mom and you have a mother. Okay. So that's my definition. There's a difference to me. So when it comes to your moms, what is it about them that really molded you?
You want to go further?
Just the way they move, like this.
All right.
Because, you know, as kids,
Your
you
mom.
watch your mom.
Your mom.
Right.
Directed to your mom. Don't say
Exactly.
us kids.
So like,
You.
first,
As a kid, I watch my mom. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you see her every day, all day, and that's just what you become.
Yeah.
And that's why I like to say to people out here in the world, like, you got to watch what you do around your kids because they watching. But just watching your mom, everything she do, her persona, her personality, how she treats people, how she accepts people. I mean, all that just plays a part in your growing up.
Oh.
Yeah.
For sure.
that's a big fact.
Like me.
My mom, she put the flame in my heart. Like my dad, he's soft. Like, he like comic books. I don't think he ever been in a fight.
Hold up. Chill on me. Comic books is not soft.
No, I
Yeah, but a lot of dudes are like comic books ain't never been in a fight. But go ahead. I get
I
your
just
point.
said that. I just said he ain't never been in a fight.
That's just real talk. I'm just saying.
But you know,
I like them, but I've been in a couple fights when I was
so my
young.
mom is the one that's, she don't look like, I mean, she probably do look like it, but she's the one that's really, and I mean, even down to football, even to my concerts, I can't hear nothing. I can just hear her voice.
I can see that. Your mom? Yeah.
Yeah, your mom for sure.
That's all I
She
can
look like
her.
she beat up a few of your friends.
I
Yeah.
done had to tell her, like, Mom, I can't hear the music. Like, I can't hear the music. But, I mean, Phil, my mom has really put the fire in my heart. Like, she's always told me, don't be afraid. So, I mean, I've been stacked against, like, almost incredible odds, but I guess that Tina blood be flowing in me too much because sometimes
Your mama's blood is thick.
it gotta be. I mean, because it's really, I mean, she was adopted, so it's really just me and her. So, and she always told me, like, first thing she told me, don't be a bum. Like, so much. I was like, I think that was the first word I knew was bum.
Why is it that I believe that?
I guess all she says is, like, don't be a bum because you ain't coming back here. So, and I always told her, like, you're right, Mom. So I've been, you know, ever since I left my mom's house, I've been on my own, holding it down, though, because of her. Like, my mom is my rock, like, for real.
Oh.
I still gotta go get her this little gift.
That's what you're supposed to do. Come on, dudes. What you got?
Man, like you said, man, your mom definitely molds you. And like I said, me personally, just down to the type of artist I am, you know, just because very thoughtful. Matter of fact, step outside of artist and just type of person. Because, like I said, me and my dad, like, we look alike. And I'm always going to have some of his traits just because he's my dad, you feel me? But my mom is really the difference between, you know, me being exactly like him and then just some of the intricacies where, like, bro, he's so smart. It's like, did your parents read the dictionary to you when you were younger? Like, nah, my mom's very smart. And so the way she will articulate things to us, you know, her thing is critical thinking skills. Can you think, like, without somebody telling you what you should know? Can you sit down and reason from the known to the unknown? And I could remember, this is just like one of the many examples. My mom's ride or die. But I remember when I was in the 2nd grade, they wanted to put me in a slow learning class. See, I'm cool with it. So it's like, we get snacks.
I hate you.
The homework ain't that hard, bro.
I hate you so much today, okay?
And my mom just was like, nah, she made a big deal about it. So like every day when I come home, I got 9 brothers and sisters. So every day when I would come home, like after dinner or before dinner, you know, and wrangling up the other kids, she would sit down with me every day and read with me. I remember one time I was like, Mama, I'm just stupid. I ain't never gonna know nothing. And she was like, no, it was a lot more colorful than that. She said, I ain't gonna raise no dummies. So, but from that point on, she definitely unlocked my mind, because from that point on, once I got over that hurdle, I was like a 4.0 student, college graduate, all that stuff. So just how different my life could have been if I just had like a regular mom. Like, oh, well, they say you stupid. You feel me? And just
how old was you when you felt like when you felt like that change was coming when it came to your grades? And
I mean, it was almost immediate, because the threat.
No, how old was you? Like when you know, because I got boys and I be having a hard time with.
I was like I said, I was in the 2nd grade, so maybe like 7.
So you wasn't a teenager yet. So
I had a phase where it was like, I definitely had a phase where I was
gonna it's gonna come in middle school.
Yeah, but I said it was a phase where, you know, boys just gonna go through different stuff. But my mom has always been like that stabilizer force. You know, my dad is kind of like, you know, you mess up, kill him. You know, my mom was like, hold on. Let's figure this out. Why did he mess up? Why did he act out like that? Why did he do that? Me and my mom and it's like some knockdown, drag out arguments, like legit. I remember one time, man, me and my mom got into it. She pushed me off a porch. You know, she got in her car. She said some choice words to me. She put her finger, she hit me with the air gun. I said, you gonna air gun me for real? Like, she was like this. I said, you gonna air gun me? I did. She swear to this day, she knew. I said, Mom, because my mom a thug. Like, that's just the truth. It's not
I'll never forget that.
I'll never forget that.
Because my mom a thug. Like, and she definitely, like, she grew up with nothing but boys. She was the only girl.
Oh, yeah.
Why is it that?
I
can picture that when I see the picture of your mom, the picture that you sent me. And why is it that I can picture her going?
Because my mom, for one, my mom was only like 2 inches shorter than me, maybe 2-3 inches shorter than me. And like I said, she just grew up with boys, but she was older. So it was always like, yo, I got to protect them. I got to X, Y, and Z. And like I said, she just a thug. You know, she go hard.
But that come with that being the oldest and having to take care of them boys, man. That's a hard job on a female.
Listen, my barber is still scared of my mom to this day. Like, they grew up together. He's like, your mom was a bully. She got kicked out of, I want to say, regular school. She had to go to Catholic school because she kicked the bone out of somebody's arm. They were doing something to her, and they arm was on the ground, and she kicked the bone out of his arm. No more regular school. She had to go to Catholic school. So, yeah, she not, you know, my mom is amazing. She got a lot of different sides to her, you feel me? So,
you just tapped into the one that would beat your ass.
Yeah, when she pulled that air gun out. That's why she don't remember it. That wasn't your mom.
That wasn't her. That was somebody on her side.
She went back to a thug day. She had an air gun, and she lied. I was like, what?
Cut it out. You lying.
Hey, man, listen, I have seen some moms send out, when you got boys, you send out some threats, man, because they take you there for real. Think about it. Yeah. Men take you there as grown men. Man, you little boy. Yeah, they test you. Man, they do. They test the water. I'm telling you. Sometimes you got to threaten them to just scare their life a little bit, make you know.
My big mom was scared to go to sleep. She air gunned me, and I fell out from the air bullets.
I can't.
When they revived me,
I can't.
Me and my mom get people real. My mom hits me at least. She said, I gotta smack you at least once every 6 months.
Why is it that I do the same thing to my baby?
Got to. I gotta smack
you. Listen, I'm a forehead slapper in my family. Everybody got a forehead slap. If you a kid and you come around me, be prepared to get that forehead tapped.
So just to cranium.
Just to let you know, I ain't playing them games. That hand is fast. They can't never beat the hand when they play that forehead.
And they wonder why they can't think straight.
It be testing you.
Sometimes
that's not order. That's right. Because they be on, they back be back here, but they head be in, they be talking to you. I be like, who you talking to? That forehead?
They want to fall to the ground. Up higher, their head, because they fall to the ground. So you got to.
I did that to my niece in the store. She was like,
my mom
so embarrassed.
She know her kids. Like she don't even not look at me to hit me. Like yesterday, she hit me and she didn't even stop driving, bro. I forgot what it was. It was some shit like pop. Said, what you hit me for? She said you're smacking. She said now you moved away, so now your smacks is on hold. So now you got like at least 6 more smacks I got to get you from like them 3 or 4 years you went to school. I didn't get to give you those smacks, your dosage. So now she's just doubling up. So
just to make sure you still in order. That's what it's for.
It be like that. Cause look, my son, he's 14. He sits in the passenger seat. So I backhand his chest real quick, so hard. He be like, "No."
That's backseat. You gotta ride in the back seat.
Yeah.
He'll still sit up there. So.
Riding in the back seat don't help, okay? Because a mom like mine ain't got no problem. And this is probably, now that I think about it, I just had epiphany. That's where I get it from. She ain't got no problem pulling on the side of the road. Freeway, highway, sideway, byway. She don't give a damn. She will pull over, open that back seat, tear that ass up, and get right back into the driver's seat, keep it moving.
So what about your mom molded you?
What about my mom molded me? I don't know. I mean, you know, I probably watching my mom go through the things that she did and carry herself the way that she did versus other moms that I saw react different in the same situation, if that makes sense. She, even though her marriage wasn't what it was supposed to be, she was basically a single mom of 3 kids. She was working full time. She couldn't get government assistance. She's trying to run this household. She's trying to help out family. She still carried herself.
Man, that sound like me.
Yeah, she was doing a lot, but she never lost it. You know what I'm saying? And she kept us together. She didn't play about school. And my mom used to, molded me by my mom put the fear of God in us, okay? The fear of her. You know, God was a different story. Her was a whole nother level, okay? She let us know quick. She'd pop up on you, you know. So.
Oh, you know, I definitely agree with that. Like, God was like, God help me from this world.
Yeah, because she tell you quick, don't paint just because you in school that I won't pop up on you.
My mom be up in the middle.
Why is this you look just like you
liable to turn around? You know, but that, and she always made it fun for us. You know, she always talks now how she regrets not being able to do so many things because she worked so hard. But for me as a kid, I was like, I was cool. I don't know what you talking about. You did stuff with us. We was good. To me, I felt like she did a lot with us being a full-time, practically single mom of 3 kids. And it wasn't no easy ticket, especially me and my baby brother. She always say the bookends, you know. Them bookends. First and last child, yeah. My middle brother kind of leveled it out for him.
Like the first 9, my mom was like a drill sergeant, just on it. Yeah. Now my last brother, like today, she said, "Stop lying." He said, "I'm not lying. This is real talk. Like I'm telling you, real talk." I said, "You know, I used to get hit for what I thought in my own mind. My mom could know what I was thinking through my eyes. Now it's just like 9 kids later, she just like, shoot, just whatever. You feel me?
Long as you ain't in trouble.
Yeah. So like
they lied. My mom was the same way. I was the baby of her 2, but I was a baby of 9 kids. So my mom.
Yeah, by the time you get down to that number, the discipline changed.
Yeah, my mom only had 2 though. My mom only had 2. And
hell, I say after 2, the discipline changed. But that's
Nah, my mom had this kind of all close together. So like the first 9. It's pretty much almost like stair step, like literally like one kid after another. So for a long time, my mom would talk like, "Yo, I used to have like 4 or 5 car seats. So you know how hard it was to drag y'all around and take y'all places." But like you said, the mom that took you everywhere, did everything with you at every field trip. You know, my mom was, when I was in elementary, she was at the school probably at least 2 or 3 times a month because of different kids. Not for bad things, just being involved. You know, it's a birthday this month. It's this, it's that. You feel me? And now it's like my little brother's spoiled. She bought 28 Happy Meals for his class because it was his birthday. And then went back and bought 30 toys, like 30, just, you know what I'm saying, little toys from the half. I said, "Mom, when do we have McDonald's at school? She was too many of y'all." She said, "I'm old. I just want them to be happy. I hope you leave me alone." You know, so she literally like, she said, "His brother come in, like it's like he runs stuff like."
How old is he?
He's 6.
Damn, yeah, I hope you leave me alone.
Is 19. So it's like 19 and then 6. So it's like everybody got it. And now it's just like, yo, she just like, listen, as long as he don't bother me, you feel me, he ain't in no trouble. She said, no, I'm just gonna let him do what he want. Whatever he want cooked, I cook it. Whatever.
So he said this is real talk at 6.
That's what, and it's so crazy. Like, where'd you hear that from? Because she said, you lying. And he was like, Mom, I'm telling you, I'm talking real talk right now. I'm talking real talk.
At 6, this is funny, y'all.
Like, and stuff like that. Like, no, like she said something. He said, don't be laughing at me when I'm talking. I said, what? You feel me? And it's funny to me, but at the same time, like, you just gonna deal with it. She like, listen, I'm getting up there. Your dad just caught me on a mystical night, and we had.
Not a mystical. I'm talking to me, Deuce. Deuce, I'm about to mute your phone on your mic, yo.
She said between 19. She said 13 years. She said 13 years. She said I didn't even think work no more. She said when the doctor told me I was pregnant, she said what? She said after the last one, she said like you just thought you like look, we done went 13 years. No kids, you feel me? And so, you know, my mom's very open about her and my dad. She's like, you know, he was getting it in. And then, you know, they went on vacation one time. You know what I'm saying? The Alabama water, the heat, I guess, got her back rolling the right way. And now she got to sit.
I'm gonna play this. I gotta mute you. I can't deal. So listen, we about to play Luffy D.
Oh my
God, nigga, what's this about? Where this concept come
from? Actually, I was
niggas accepting this shit now.
Nah.
What's it called? I'm sorry. I was still on the Alabama State Road.
I hate him right now. He is fired.
It's all life.
What's the name of it?
It's called Side Nigga Love.
Side Nigga Love. Okay, we doing it like that, dude.
No, listen. The story behind it is this girl I used to vibe with. She had a baby with this guy now, and she lived with him. He beat on her, from what she told me. And he cheats on her, but she feel like she want to make it work because that's her first kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is when you have your first kid with somebody, you think it's gonna work unless you're really smart. But so she was in that predicament. So I just started making a song, and then
to get her beat up again.
Probably.
Your nigga drive a what? I tried that type of car. Your nigga work where? I work there. Hold up, girl.
That's why I'm like, hit me on Snap so everybody can just delete it instantly.
You about to get girlfriends randomly beat up thinking that you talking about.
Yeah, no, that's Side Nigga Love.
Taylor. He don't treat you right. You're crying every night. This isn't fair. You shouldn't be there. You need a new life. You don't pay you as why. I know you're tired every time. You need sunshine with no rain. Side nigga love. You need it. Side nigga love. You can be it. Side nigga love. You want it. Side nigga love when you want it. I know. You don't treat you right. You know. I can change your friends don't even really like you. Baby, you make me wanna fight you. You don't even take me to the movies. This ain't nothing poppin'. We got broke. We got your baby. You should stand with me. I don't wanna take that road, let your mind. Just know when you with me, girl, it's not the same. He must not know your work, girl, he crazy. When you feel it, it's not the same, baby. You need a new life. You don't blame your actions, why? I know you're tired of pain. You need sunshine with no rain. Side nigga love, you need it. Side nigga love, you can be there. Side nigga love, you want it. Side nigga love, you want it. I just wanna be your side. You don't pay me once or twice. You don't pay me once or twice. Now you tired of the pain. You need sunshine with no rain. You need sunshine with no rain. Side nigga love. You need it. Side nigga love. You can be it. Side nigga love. You want it. Side nigga love. You want it.
That's our nigga love.
You need it.
That was Luffy D's side nigga love. This is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary J. B.
And I'm Kiki with the E.
Miss Misha, Miss Hotspot. We in here with Luffy D and the side nigga love.
You need it.
And I just talking about rolling down people's backs.
Alabama pool water.
Listen,
Sweat.
I can't.
Alabama pool water, swamp water, creek
The
water.
thing is, I swim in that pool. I'm like, I put my face in that
I
pool.
can't.
That's why. That's how you was created. So
No, my mom
just
told
went
me the
back.
song I was created.
No,
We don't even go there.
Going there.
We're not going
We're not doing
there.
that.
Listen.
And you know what? That's funny because my mom was open like that with me, and I don't understand. So I gotta ask y'all as mom. Well, see, y'all kids young. Y'all might not have hit that. Well, see, my mom did it young. I don't know if it's a mom with a girl thing, but to hear a son have to hear the explicit is making.
It's more common with boys though than it is
For a mom to be explicit,
It's more common. It's more common with boys because I feel like it's the opposite. Girl, when a woman have a girl, it's like they want to, they don't want to. Yeah, if I'm talking to you more sexually or talking to you about sex, it might open up that window and things happen with girls. They bring home babies. Boys, you go out there, that baby gonna be over there. You know what I'm saying?
I had a different kind of mom.
My mom put me up on game because that's retired pimping right there.
Yeah, I was saying my mom. I had a different kind of mom. I was threatened. It was called you. I was threatened.
My mom
getting pregnant wasn't an option.
She called me screaming at school. I'm sitting at school just chilling. You know what I'm saying? And I get a call and she's screaming. I'm like, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? She said, tell me you didn't. And I'm like, I didn't what? Because at this point, I think I done left something open and this. So then we get into the whole conversation. She's like, is she pregnant? I'm like, no, she's not pregnant. She's like, so why are you looking up the stuff you looking up? I'm like, I don't know. Because it was my first time. So from that point, I remember like, it was crazy.
You got kids?
No, I don't got no kids.
Okay.
I don't. But it's just like, I don't got no kids because
we know you got a few.
Yeah.
What you got? 2, 3?
3. I got 2 girls and a little boy. I just had a little boy. He 1 year old. So
you want to sign nigga?
You out here making movies. You ain't know. You ain't listening.
We will forever use our lyrics against you.
Listen,
Luffy D.
Listen.
That's why you can't incriminate yourself. I leave off the record.
Listen, so when it comes to, I'm gonna speak on my mommy because I love her dearly. Okay, my mommy was pretty much a single parent. I did have my father around, but I lived with my mom, me and my sister. Me and my sister are 8 years apart. So, my mom treated me like a baby. Like I she still do to this day. She still.
I explained a lot.
Spoiled.
Y'all some haters. So like,
my mom treated me the same way. So I'm over here like.
All right, she still stays like she allows me to bump my head. You know what I'm saying? But when I come to her for advice, she gives it to me and for honest, regardless if it hurt my feelings or not. She's very honest. So when growing up, watching her be a single mom, she worked full time. She had 2 jobs. And she went to school full time. So watching her work so much and still have time for me and my sister, like she still would take me out pretty much every week. My mom would take me to work when I had a job. She would leave her job, pick me up straight from work, take me to work, then do her schoolwork and all that stuff. Before she would go to bed, she would come pick me up, and then like every day, every day. And did not complain at all, regardless if I had an attitude, and I was an attitude kid.
Sure.
I had a real bad attitude, but my attitude was more mute. I never spoke my attitude. It was more like I would get in her car and not say nothing to her. And that kind of, exactly. So
that shit burned me up. You could be my child. I don't beat that shit out of you.
She didn't have to. My mom, and that's the one thing. My mom had never.
You want to play mute? You dumb. You can't talk. I bet you'll talk now.
I don't remember ever my mom whooping me. My mom, like I told you, I was more of that Virgo, self-inflicted punishment. September 22nd.
My dad's is the 23rd. My mom is the 17th, and I'm the 7th. So me and my mom is Virgo.
See, that's why we bond like that.
Me and my mom is damn close. Like you said, my mom was like that, but imagine with 10 kids.
Yeah.
So it's not just, and she was a stay-at-home mom, but she was also the person who always can make ends meet. So like 1 year she ran a summer camp. A couple of years she sold fish. A couple times she worked at the school. Like my dad always said, I remember one time my mom got mad and she went on like a little vacation, like was gone for like 3 or 4 days. And my dad literally just came to us, most times like, you gotta do better. My dad literally in there like, listen, without her, this whole thing don't run. Like, we need her. So when she come back, we gotta treat her better. We gotta do better. Now being kids, we still messed up and stuff like that. But my mom is the type of person that's just like, she has the type of love, not only as a mother, but as a person that kind of sold out love. Like whatever you need. My mom is the person you call at 2 a.m. My mom's the person who's going to take your kids to school. You're going to take them to school. My mom's going to do whatever. And so watching her do that, it just put my mind like, that's the type of person I want to be. Like.
So I'm going to ask the round table. Is there something about your mother that you feel that she doesn't even realize that she's done that assisted you?
Oh, yeah.
Something that is like underrated, something that you really wish that you could just give her praise about?
I actually just did that to my mom because she always wanted to tell me how she don't feel like she was a good mom. And I had to tell her, I said, do you realize that everything I do is because of you? Everything I am because you believed in me when I didn't believe in my own self? My mom pushed me. She used to always tell me, you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything you want. She even followed me on all my crazy dreams. If I wanted to play the violin, play the saxophone, this and that. She ain't had the money, but she figured out a way. Whether we was at the pawn shop, borrowing it, going to the churches and using they, you know what I'm saying? That had an impact on me more than what she think. She always said, well, I wasn't able to be at all of your games and stuff, but you were there. And that made a difference because standing next to the kids who did look up in the stands and their parents wasn't there at all, that made a difference. You believe in me, pushing me when I wanted to model. She out here spending the money that she don't got because she got 2 other kids to worry about, plus hold up a house, but she out here pushing and doing that. That made a difference. And that made me want to go harder as an adult to go after the things that she helped me do as a child, because to me, it's like you made a sacrifice. So some got to come out of it. So I had to let her know that. She got teary-eyed, She like, I ain't know all. Yeah, you stop. Plus, I gotta tell her, you got 3 kids. Well, 2 of them ain't never been in jail. But he ain't stay long. It was an overnight thing. But
Still counting.
It still count. You know what I mean? We ain't never served no time. You know what I mean?
Right.
We ain't never been in jail. I can't say we ain't been arrested, but we ain't never been in jail. That says something. And ain't none of them got kids. Like I told you, got 3 kids over 30, and none of them got kids. And not too many moms can say that these days.
But she's about ready now, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, she's definitely ready. I told you, they look at their sons.
Rebuke it. Go ahead, Deuce.
I definitely say one thing. I just told my mom recently too. My mom's favorite line is "All I've ever done in my life." And every time she says, she sounds like a slave. She's like, "All I ever done in my life."
Well, you said she had them stair steps on 9. That's a whole decade.
That is a lot on her body.
18 to probably almost 60. She's gonna be raising kids, like full time raising kids. Not to mention just how you do with kids past that. Because technically she has all adults now, but literally still.
Well, you never really stop raising kids.
Work, stuff like that.
Well, you got your little brother. He was 6.
6. We were sitting at the high school graduation, and my mom is literally like, she crying. It's like, you sad? Because she said no, because he was going to college. I was done. And now my little brother, he went to kindergarten this year. So like, one started college, one started kindergarten. My mom was like, all right. But I
At least
said,
she got a day to herself now. You know what I'm saying? She's still all day.
She had her life to herself.
Oh,
that's because she's like,
She in her 40s.
She got to the right side. Yeah, she got to start over. I'd be crying too. Whoa, forget that graduation. I'm mad as hell. I got to do this shit all over again.
My dad, he know not to look to the right because my mom hot. She would do it. The thing about my mom,
this is a nut, y'all. See.
I see. My mom is that her love is her legacy, and not just me, but all the people she's ever come in contact with. I told her, I said, Mom, you know, your love has propelled so many people into knowing what love really is, because a lot of people don't. A lot of people just, you know, you think because you deal with somebody on a mutual level that's love, and it's not. It's, you know, what are people willing to do? What are they willing to sacrifice? So everything I've ever done past that, I was like, Mom, you like the Martin Luther King, and like my Barack Obama. Like, your love inspired me to be the person I am today. So just down to little stuff like yesterday, I was mad, and I was mad. Like, yo, I'm done. I ain't messing with her no more, nothing. And then I looked up my mom and said, you gotta do better than that. If you love her and you really want to be with her and you want to do right, then you know sometimes you gotta put your ego and stuff to the side. So I'm 11:30. I'm on the road delivering ribs. You feel me? But it's just like my mom's love is her legacy. Like when she does go on, I think it's going to be so many people who are going to be able to tell stories from children to adults. That's like, yo, this is just going to be crazy because how many people she's had an impact just simply through love, just simply through sacrificing herself or doing for others, you know, all the time. That's why I always remember.
I swear I want to meet your mom now.
A lot, you know, everybody says it, and it's funny because my mom's just like, you'll never talk me up on the podcast. You know, you talk about your dad all the time and how he always worked and how because my dad is a really big influence in my life, you know, and I didn't realize that till later. But my mom is, I feel like it's just a given. Like, if you know me, you know that I'm my mama's boy. Like, everybody.
And that's the thing. A lot of times, we take that for granted that your mom should know. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's that affirmation, that declaration, that statement of actually speaking the words that makes a mother feel so worthy.
Right.
And if we don't hear it, as a mom myself, if we don't hear it, we can't assume it. Yeah, we're doing what we're supposed to do because that's what we're supposed to do as a mom. But we love to feel appreciated. We love to hear appreciation, not just your action of, you know, doing what we ask you to do. You know what I'm saying? But to actually hear you say, like, baby, listen. Just to actually hear you say, you know, Mom, I appreciate you for doing this and doing that. It really takes such a big weight off of your mom's back, like to know that all the hard work that she's done is paying off because you realize it. It's not just from how you know, she see that her hard work, like, dang, I did all the work, but does he know that I did this work to mold him into the way he is now?
Understand, like I said, I think I definitely got to tell you because sometimes, you know, both my parents, my mom especially, are just like undersell herself, like, you know, like, you so great and you just so, you know, I'm like, Mom, I mean, I couldn't have been this without you. Remember, I was stupid when I was in the second grade, you know.
Stop saying that.
I was definitely going to be a statistic. Like, go ahead and put him in the class with the flesh pops. And he gonna be, you know, he going to be.
I can't with this dude. I'm done.
So for me to be a counselor and stuff, you know what's crazy is that, honestly, I feel like I wish I'd have been more like this in high school, bro, back on me. Because it was like, my brother was such a big personality in high school. And like everybody knew him, so to follow him is like I just decided not to try at all because it's like just not to try because it's like, bro, you know, the best you can do is maybe be on his level, but the worst you can do
so serious right now.
No, because you can't be like, I don't know. You just know when you follow in greatness, then you just know, like, you know, you just know. So it's like instead of trying to even be anything like that, I used to just be so laid back, so quiet, so to myself. You know, my mom used to work at the school, so I'd be in her face like, you don't got no friends, like. I mean, yeah, but I'm just kicking it, you know, I'm chilling, you know. You want to run for homecoming? I mean, I guess I'll do it, but, you know, not really. My brother had a banner and got pulled in on a chariot, and it was just like,
he's like, I can't go after that. I can't do that.
I had some shades on, I just walked down the thing. But my brother, people was like, bro, where'd you get them dudes for them bodyguards to carry your man on a chariot? I said, that was my dad and my uncle. You guys need to get y'all's whole life, bro. Like, they're regular sized men. They pulled them in on the thing. It was just crazy, man. But that's like my mom. That's another thing about my mom is excellence. So everything she ever did, like if you had my mom behind you, you couldn't automatically count it up as a dub. Like, yo, I did a listening party like 2 weeks ago, and everybody loved it, you know. But it was because of my mom. You feel me? I was like, yo, we gonna get in here, we gonna listen to some music. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So you can't do that. You know, we need to have some cheese. We need to have some drink. We need to have some seats. We need to set the vibe. And so, you know, she kind of like always that pushing, the muscle behind, you know, the hustle for it. Always, and that's always been her.
That's what's up. Kiki, what are you?
Can I get that question one more time, halfway around the circle table?
I can take a little from this, yo.
You know, I'm saying he loosened up, so now I need to question
It's 9 o'clock. She called it.
Okay.
It is definitely 9 o'clock in Curvilinear Radio.
Let me say it again. Is there something?
listeners.
Is there something about your mom or something that you can pinpoint about your mom that you feel that she may not realize has affected you, or something that's underrated about her that you want to praise her about?
She instilled my great work ethics. This woman got my first job because she worked at White Castle. The only job she's ever had in her life, that she's finally retired from almost 2 years ago. She got me my first job at White Castle, a different one, because we went out to work together. 2 days after I turned 16, she was not playing. She's like, you want your hair nails done, you about to go work. So, been working ever since I was 16. I ain't never went without a job longer than 6 months.
Wow.
Because I just gotta work. My mom always told me, you gotta work. You gotta get your money. Because she was a single parent too. So, and me being one, that's why it comes so natural, unfortunately, because she did it so effortlessly. So it's like I grew up in it, and unfortunately I became one. So she instilled that in me too, to be the good single mom that I am. Unfortunately, but it is what it is. To be strong, and you know, she put that in me. Strong, single mom, good work ethics. Yeah, that's it.
That's what's up.
I think that's very important.
It is. Work ethic.
You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta be able to hold a job down and just be able to be a team player. Everybody can't hold a job down.
You got that right.
And at her job, everybody loved her. She's a people person. Everybody loved her. She treat people how she wanted to be treated, and that's how I am.
That's what's up. Luffy?
My mom, I know this about to sound like kind of bad at first, but my mom wasn't the motherly type. Because that being said, I've never met my biological grandparents or family for that most. So coming up, my mom was a bodybuilder in high school, so she never thought she was having a kid. So when she had me, we kind of grew up together. And just like what Deuce said, kindergarten, yes, they sent that letter home saying he needs to be in a special class. Then my mom whipped me after that. Then I got like straight A's. So it was like,
she whooped it.
It's
crazy.
That can beat the stupid out of you.
Yeah, I came back on, bro.
You need a what class? Oh yeah, I got a class for you.
It's called that ass one-on-one.
That don't work for every kid.
It does not.
It don't work.
Not in 2018, but legit, my mom definitely done whooped a couple things, you know, just a couple, you know what I'm saying, ailments, like, hey, I don't think my vision too good shit. Now you're not paying attention to me. I got night vision now, mama.
It's night vision. Oh my God.
Used to come to school and used to like, I don't know. I think teachers used to like telling on us, bro, because they would want to see my mom coming because she would scare other kids. The stuff she would do to you would make other kids scared, like, you know, because my mom was like, she whoop anybody's kid. She just do stuff.
So that was back in the day, though, when moms could come to the school, beat your ass in the bathroom, and send you back to the classroom.
Yeah, well, I used to ask my mom, like,
let me finish talking about his mama. Go ahead.
But basically, like I said, we grew up together. Like, you know, my mom always, like, even after she whipped me, she would cry. Like, I'm sorry I had to whip you, but you can't be stamping your hand every day of the week saying you had a good day and you've been bad. So,
you was fake.
I had to form a game at a young age. I'm like, y'all don't give me no stamp? I bet I don't get no whipping. Stamp every day. See, I did it too much, though. So my mom kind of knew, like,
you ain't being good every day like this.
Like 3 weeks straight? Come on, nah.
So, come up.
So, yeah, I mean.
Lying.
So, I mean, then, she, you know, my mom always stayed with me. We grew up. She always taught me, like, she taught me how to treat women. I mean, of course, between her and my dad, she always taught me how to treat women. Then in high school, I really decided to play football. That was, like, the first time I really decided to do anything. And Deuce to tell you, my senior year, we was awful. I think we won like what, 4 games?
4 or 6, bro.
Yeah, 4 games. And them games that we lost was like really devastating too, because it was my last year. So it was like after the loss, after the tears, my mom would always come to me like, "It's cool, even if you don't make it to the pros." And I'm like, "Mom, I'm making it to the pros." And she would just always tell me like, "Keep your head up." So basically, my mom would, what she left me in my lifestyle is to keep trying, just keep trying. Because before this whole music stuff started, everybody laughed at me. Like, I want to be a singer. They're like, "Bro, you either gonna be a bodyguard, you gonna be playing football, or you gonna be in jail." I'm just trying to prove everybody wrong.
Amen.
And this cat Deuce, man, he's just. I remember losing.
This character.
I remember us losing, and he was like, "It's okay, we got him next year," to the seniors. Like, no, I got it next year.
I used to always think like, yo, when they get up out of here, we gonna be straight. And after we did, bro, the thing is, your junior year, we had a good year.
Yeah, I broke my toe, so I couldn't play.
But the next year, like y'all senior year, and then I got up there, and then somebody was telling me like, "Hey, yo, we'll get them next year." Like, nah, B, this my last go.
This is my last year.
Senior night, but then at the same time, I'm like, a lot of people was crying like, "This your last time playing football."
Which team is this?
We went to Independence. You know?
Hey!
It was a lot back in our day.
Yeah.
You said what?
I say you younger than my uncle Mike. I got like a little family, like little Independence. I went back to like 98, 99.
Well, Independence?
Yeah, I went there by mistake. My uncle was the coach. The day I got there, he quit. So I was like, "Oh man, I done came to this school because of you." So,
Yeah, I said no. My mom wanted us to go to Eastmore. I grew up on the south side. My mom wanted us to go to Eastmore. We didn't get into Eastmore. And then it was like, "Well, you can your homeschool south. You can go there." She's like, "Nah." I think my brother got into Marion Franklin. He got into Independence. And so she's like, "Well, I'm just sending him out to Independence." So we, once you get one kid in, as many kids as my mom had is like, "Bet, just send all of them, man." So we all just went to Independence. And, like I said, my mom at one point sat through like 5 graduations straight. Like, it just got to the point, like, it was like, all right, bet. It was just that time of the year. Like, Christmas is like, who graduated? I got 2 sisters, and then I got 3 brothers that are all literally legit stair-step. Like, boom, 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 boom. They all, like, I'm like, how did y'all do that? She's like, your dad just can't get enough. She's like,
His mom not waiting during that 6-week window the doctor gave me.
Hell no, my dad was climbing through the window. Like, it was good, you feel me? So, it just would be
literally.
back to back.
So all of them by your mom and dad.
Yeah, all
That's
them by
awesome.
That's good, though.
awesome.
Yeah, his mom is a cool people. She used to come to school. His mom and my mom was the 2 main parents shouting names. Yeah, his mom would always shout to people that never played. Like, remember Troy?
Yeah, Troy.
She was like, "Go Troy." Troy never got in.
The reason my mom did that is because she's a mom. So she just want to feel good. And my mom is just over the top. She going to tell you whatever it is that you want to hear. She's like, "Go 2-1, you with the nice socks in your hand."
That's where you get your crazy. Yeah, that's where you get it from.
That is so cute.
My mom
good character.
Definitely would be like, but so it was a time period, and just to be honest, it was a time period where me and my mom, it's been a couple times where we would like growing up from maybe like the time I was born to the time I was 15, me and my mom was all the time, always just together. And then her sister passed. When her sister passed, she just was devastated, and then she kind of lost a little bit of herself. It was always still the same mom in terms of like being there, doing it.
Right.
You can tell from a personal level, this is a person she was hurting. So it was definitely a nice gap of time, kind of towards like into high school for like maybe my sophomore or senior year. And then, I don't know, somewhere along the line, we got back good when I was in school, you feel me? Just because the distance made us realize that we loved each other, we missed each other. And then, like right before I moved back, it was just a whole episode between my mom and this girl I was dating. And just real crazy. And it just showed me a lot of things about how, and I said stuff to my mom I never thought I would say. I acted a way I never thought I'd act. But as soon as that phone died, like, "Mama, I'm ready to come home," or, I'm done with this, I want to come home. It wasn't even, Kentucky is like 3 hours away. She was there in like 2. Don't know how she got there that fast, but that suburban Puerto
I
around
can
the
get to
corner.
Kentucky in 2 hours.
Yeah, but you're supposed to get there in like 3.5. So I don't.
Depending on what part.
Lexington.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you her baby. She was coming for her baby.
When she was coming, you know what I'm saying, when she hopped out, she's like, where she at? I said, Mom.
Oh, she can't. Yeah, she got there in 2.
I'm
glad she got there in 2.
Yeah.
She was ready to be some.
I said, no. I was like, she already gone.
That means she missed all stoplights.
Yes, so.
See, that's the thing that's what I'm scared of as a parent, is having a boy. And when they start smelling poom poom, they want to start getting all hair, chest, and thinking they can talk to you all slick because the girlfriend in her feelings and mama don't like the girlfriend.
Let me tell you something.
I would have to beat your ass and her ass and tell you.
That's why you instill the fear of God in them first. So that way when you instill that fear of you in them, that other you that they ain't met yet, you ain't got that problem. Let me tell you something. My brother was feeling himself. You see my brother.
I think you left, bro. You be
Poom.
Listen,
you see my brother, right? Seen some crazy. No, I'm serious.
Listen.
I just seen some moms instill some strong shit in their sons, and when they get a bad chick with some good poom,
listen,
and they mama and that girlfriend don't get along.
Yeah, I won't make that.
I was just saying, so we wasn't having that problem.
I'm just saying, but it don't matter. It don't matter about y'all not having it. You would probably handle the girlfriend, but I'm just saying the son and his reaction sometimes. If the girlfriend, not all people, it's not everybody.
Right.
There is a couple of sons that will be like, "Yo, mom, this is my woman, though." You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to chill out. This is my woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not my wife. But who I'm sleeping with. It's different when you marry them. You know what I'm saying? Because your wife is supposed to become first. But you still need to have a level of respect depending on the situation.
I see that also comes from
hurt somebody. Like,
just like girls date guys that are like their fathers. Boys do the same. They date girls who are like their moms, so or women that are around them or who they grew up seeing. So they might.
I couldn't have a woman like my mom.
Look for certain.
All the time, I was like, if I had a woman like you, I'll be Chris Brown.
Well, not necessarily like your mom,
you.
But it might be a characteristic.
Chris Brown, the punching Chris Brown, because my mom, but that's just where my dad, and I can go and talk about him, but it's like, that's where I guess, like, I watched my mom and dad, I was like, y'all ruined marriage for me, and they was like, what do you mean? I said, we still together, like, how we ruined? I said, because y'all showed me what it really was, like, it wasn't just always, like, the stick-togetherness, you know, the bond that they have, you know, it's like, that's real, you know, so you gotta be real particular on who you deal with. And it's funny now because my brother's like, yo, you in a love triangle, you don't even know it. It's like, it's mom at the top, and it's you and your girlfriend. I said, nah, it's my mom and my girlfriend like this, and then I'm at the bottom. Because my mom and my girlfriend literally, like, I think sometimes they forget, like, yo, I'm the son, I'm the biological. They just do a lot of stuff together. But definitely, it be some times where you kind of get off on your own thing. Not even just vagina can make you do that, but just you get to a point where you feel like you're becoming a man, you feel me? You breaking away from, and the hardest thing for me is like, because your mom's a woman, it's like, yo, you just don't get it. I'm a man. You don't get it. This is just what men do, or this is how I'm gonna be because I'm a man. You know, and my mom was like, you know, just a lot of times she would try to tell me stuff. I'm like, Mom, you just don't get it. You know, it's easy for you to say because you're a woman, and I said, but this is how it is. This is how it's gonna be. I think the greatest thing my mom ever did, she's kind of let go for a second. She's like, I can't sit. If I keep fighting with you, I'm just keep pushing you down, and I'm gonna lose you. She said, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you go ahead. Now, I know you be back, and you be back. You know, I'm gonna talk to you crazy, but you know you my baby. I'm gonna take you back, and that's literally this last year, bro. Just really, like I said, I acted out. I did some stuff that I'm very ashamed of. You know, but she took me back. You know, she was like, I love you. You're my son. That's never going to change. And, you know, so now we
said it last year?
Yeah, so I've been going, I went to school in Kentucky. I left in 2011. I graduated in 2016. I spent the following year in a different, so I was in Moorhead, Kentucky. I moved to Lexington, Kentucky. And I was living in Lexington for a year. And like I said, just in a situation that wasn't all the way good. And it was different reasons. It wasn't just the woman. You know, she had a kid. I really love her kid. To this day, I do. It just didn't work out. You know, but I was kind of caught in this spot because, like, I told her I'd help her out. I told her I'd take care of her, you know. And now, she kind of depend on me. My mom said, but that's not your burden. And if she really loved you, she would let you go and let you know that's not your burden. Like, when I came into this situation, I had this baggage, you feel me? I'm glad that you try to help me as best you can, but clearly it's not working out. You know, she would let it go if she cared about you. Mm-hmm. She wouldn't know. Seriously, my mom, like, she just wouldn't drag it out because she can tell it's not. conducive for none of y'all, for you, for her, or the baby. You feel me? So I'm beating myself up, and she said, "Son, I mean, you did the best you could." You know, I remember like walking 3 miles every day to work just because the bus line, the way it ran, I had to catch. You know what I'm saying? After a while, I just had to start walking. You know, I remember just doing all kinds of crazy stuff for this woman. And then part of that is birthed out. I just see my mom do all kinds of crazy stuff for people. So I thought that's what I was supposed to do. Is like, yo, you supposed to treat people good. She don't got nobody, so you got to be somebody to her. And it's like, my mom was like, there's a difference. You know, and she like, that was just a teaching moment. She said, it was a harsh teaching moment. You know, you down there for a little minute. You was acting a fool for like 8 months. But, you know, coming back and just really embracing, you know, the fact that my mom loved me and my family loved me. Mm-hmm. You know, my mom was really big on family. She's the only child. And so she had all these kids. She's like, yo, y'all got to stick together. Y'all got, you know, so 10. 9 brothers and sisters.
I want to play this new song or this other song that you sent me called Growing Pains.
Yeah, so it's the title track on my project. And it was supposed to be the ending of the project. I ended up sliding another joint on there, but pretty much it kind of just surmises kind of the project in itself. Like, yo, this is growth. And it's funny because, like Lucy said, you know, when I first did this project, people when I first started rapping, people like, bro, you play ball. You ain't no rapper. You know, you in college, you ain't no rapper, you know. And, you know, one of the first people that I had to prove it to, but one of the first people that hopped on board was my mom. Because I quit ball. My dad's like, I don't got no son. He dead to me. You know?
Wow.
Legit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we laugh about it now, but like my mom was like, yo, he got to come home. So what you got to come home for? You know, you don't want to play no ball. You don't need to come here. I was like, dang. And my mom was like, listen, give it 3 weeks. I'm going to talk to your dad. You know, I still love you. Because I talked to my dad. We was arguing back and forth. We talked to my mom. I got maybe like 3 loud words out. She said, I ain't your dad. I'll drive down to Kentucky and break your neck. You won't be able to walk. She said, so now what we're going to do is give me some time. I'm going to work on your dad. It was the same thing when I came back from this situation. It was like, give me some time. I'm going to work on your dad. You know, but my mom always covered the bases for me.
I think I would be that kind of mom. Yeah. God, I ain't your dad. Don't get it twisted.
My dad's name was Punk Ass.
Check yourself.
My dad's name was Punk Ass until I was like old enough to realize. You go over there like, hey, Punk Ass. He's like, what? But this what mom call you?
I hate y'all both. Listen, I'm about to play this song. Okay. I can't. Here we go. My
What happened? Mixed on my dreams with some action. Reaction used to be a joke, now I'm laughing. Elastic is passion to keep your belt fastened, even when the whip keep crashing. Action the bluff for the month. Niggas ain't all that I want. Never mind all the growth that I start. Niggas OD, low-key, pay the money to the old me. I just want respect like an OG. This is OT, slave in the booth, nigga till I go free. Sorry if you didn't know me, used to smoke tree, go back to 03. Subtract was the one and only, leave him lonely. I could never fuck on the phony. Wouldn't even pass it to my brody. Nah, go digital. Mailing a deal with Sony, so pivotal. Trigger ball with homies, subliminals. Niggas don't own me, screaming out homie. King with the crown, but I know where to throw me. Niggas on the corner, so I know where it's on me. Couldn't keep up, so these niggas try to join me. Stayed original, so these niggas can't clone me. And before I start rapping, they used to say I was average. Before all the action, they used to say I was average. Before I dropped classic, they used to say I was average. Before I made magic, they used to say I was average. Growing pains.
I like that a lot.
Listen, my brother's like, what do you feel like, bro? You go monologue in the middle of the song and then end it, bro. You just gonna talk to yourself and then end it. I was like, in this project, I did stuff that I always wanted to do. I made shorter songs. You know, the only thing I didn't do was sketches. I wanted to do some sketches, but I was like, I don't want to. It was just gonna be too much. So I was like, let me just keep it. But it was just a couple things I did, some shorter songs, some concepts. You know, I like songs that end with a word. See what I mean? So like with that one, it was like, yo, that was supposed to originally be the last song of the project. So I'm like, I just say that and let it ride out, and it's just real smooth and melodic, and it's over. You feel me? So Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is Curvilinear Radio. I am Mary JB.
I am Kiki with the E.
It's Misha Miss Hotspot. We in the building with Deuce and Luffy D.
So speaking of this project, Mr. Deuce, when is it coming out? Where can we find it? Where can we get it?
It's coming out June 2nd, and like I said, on my SoundCloud page, No Room to Fail. So No Room, the number 2, fail. It keeps getting pushed back because there's like new opportunities come and patience. That's one thing I've learned through this whole process is just patience. You know, it's like it was supposed to come out February 2nd, then they got pushed back to March 2nd, then they got pushed back to May 2nd, then they got pushed back. You know, so now finally it's like June. We dropping it in June. I don't think it's nothing else that we can do. Just like I said, but it's just opportunity, man. And so with this project, I'm hoping I just been doing a lot of different stuff with it. You know, it's the first time I did singles. It's the first time I did visuals. Just the way that we advertised it, you know, using Instagram as a platform to advertise. I'm really trying to do a lot of different stuff. So one way that I learned how to do stuff because nobody really taught me in music is like, I just watch people do stuff and I'm just trying to put it together on my own. Like, all right, man, this person's at this show. Let me try to, I just got lucky and stumbled into some stuff. So what I want now is to be able to use my platform to get artists to start thinking like, we should do it like this. A lot of people don't realize all the resources that are at their disposal, especially on a local level. And so it's like, you could have more content. You could be doing more stuff if you just knew where to go. Mm-hmm. So look at how Deuce did it. Now it's like, you don't got to do a podcast or 2 or 3 podcasts every week. You could do one once a month. But the fact that you know these people, that you reach out to these people, that they know who you are, it's always good. If I walk away today and you guys are the only people that I gain from this, that's perfect. So, I just want to be kind of the blueprint for a new way that people attack artistry. Because the artistry is changing in 2018. I want people to look at me and be like, all right, man, I want to do it like Deuce. Put my own spin on it, but I see what Deuce is doing. It can be effective. Let's go with that.
Amen.
I like that.
I like it. So, I want to play another one of Luffy D songs.
What's the name of this one? Like I said, that side nigga track, I was like, dang, but how can a boyfriend compete? You got music like that coming out. That make you want to tell your girl, go get somebody else.
But
this is 42 a.m.
Don't tell your girl that.
Featuring who?
Nando Nate.
10:42 a.m. What did I say?
42 a.m.
Oh, you know what I meant.
I was going to say, what kind of hours we talking about?
I skipped off the 10. 10:42 a.m. Featuring who?
Nando Nate.
Why is it called 10:40? Should we just listen to it first?
We probably should.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
Cloudy skies, sunny nights, cold summers. Yeah. It's fourth quarter and I'm running on low. Shout out to people that always said no. I remember sitting thinking, would I ever blow? Fuck it if I ever know. Now I got a wave and I'm sick with it. Got a new bitch and she click with it. And she came with the new tricks in it. Damn, I know it's been a little minute. Since I'm going crazy, I'ma say fuck. I'ma say what I want and I ain't got it. Got a whole list, but I ain't got no bucket. Put a finger to my head and tell them keep chopping. Yeah. Sitting poolside with some hermits. Living good, sipping on some lemonade. Damn, is this the dream that I really made? Rockstar coat, lifestyle, I wanna be elephant. Ghost running with me like I'm in H-Town. Sipping cartoon, now I'm in Space Jam. If they judge you anyway, why you give it down? Smoking more and Lawrence.
Hey, look, niggas is tired. I be up, that bang in my trunk. What the fuck, these bitches gon' fuck for a band, so I keep my crumbs. Where I stand, so I keep a Mac. In the book, I'm pro with them tools. In the hook, got logic for verses. In the stew, ain't hooking no brands. I ain't new, Bow Wow the king. Niggas lied, Ohio together till we die. Left us with struggling. It's alright, we made our own play to survive. When niggas was dying, we revived. We grind till we get it. It's a vibe. Take off on these niggas in the sky. Take off on these niggas. Catch the fly.
Sitting poolside with some hermits. Living good, sipping on some lemonade. Damn, is this the drink that I'm really bad? Rockstar coat, lifestyle, I wanna be hella bad.
Ghost run the whip like I'm in H-Town. Sipping cartoons, now I'm in Space Jam. If they judge you anyway, why you giving down? Smoking Martin Lawrence, baby, let it go.
All right now.
10:42.
10:42.
Yeah, I'm actually made that song at 10:42 a.m. That's how I got the title.
Mm.
I'm actually.
Let that be the reason.
That is. I mean, I'm actually coming off.
You know I gotta mess with you.
I was coming off from pneumonia when I made this song. So like I really couldn't sing. So I was just like, man, well, if I can't sing, let me just say whatever I want. I mean, basically, I was just talking about like my life, like, you know, shout out to everybody. They say no at first.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I reached out to a lot of people, you know, trying to do songs with them. They was like, nah. Then you see me do a show with Lil Uzi, like, oh yeah. Like, nah, it was just basically saying like, this is what I want. Rockstar coke lifestyle. I want to be rich, but I don't want to do the coke.
Right.
I just want to live the life of a rock star. Not meaning like dye my nails or.
I feel you.
So basically, I was just letting my spirit go. I was yelling and jumping into the song. It was so much. It was fun. It was like the first time I actually had fun.
Well, that's good. You should be able to have fun at doing the things that you want to do. And so you have something that's dropping today, or dropped today?
Yes, all that music that them 2 songs and a couple other ones are dropping today. Right now, I just got the email that is released to iTunes, Apple Music, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Tidal. It's everywhere.
Hey!
Nice.
Making moves, yeah.
It's famous over there.
So what's
let time like that go by again, you come up and visit though.
Okay.
Why you go big
don't take
famous
that
over
long,
there.
Lamar.
No.
I ain't seen you all
You just gonna
2018.
slide us music like, yeah, I ain't gonna come up and go move
you
Right. A whole
all
half a year almost gone.
But you know, I'm gonna always show y'all the regardless, like first. So even if I do make it, you know, hopefully on some type of level I can bring y'all with me.
We got you.
You know we got you.
That was the first one that showed me love. Like,
Definitely, this station was
Yeah,
the first
too.
place that I DJ Smart, so the show right before y'all.
Mhm.
So in fact, the first time I met y'all or see y'all at least was my first time coming up here, maybe like last year in like September. But definitely, like he said, but in a way, everything I do, I want it to be connected to people. So that way, as you go back, you look, because I like to look at an artist and then go back. 'Cause especially when the artist is new, you kind of go back to stuff maybe pre-fame or just pre-notoriety.
Right.
So, yeah, I was telling somebody yesterday, like, yo, we happy for our 3 viewers, you know, and I was like, yo, 3 turns into 3 million real quick.
Yes, it
And
does.
so it's just like, yo, everybody who showed me love on the way up, I'm definitely going to show love. People who didn't show me love on the way up, we'll figure it out when we get there. I ain't going to just say I'm going to crap on you, but definitely, man, it's just like the people that you connect with, the people that you get to deal with. That's what I love about podcasts. Podcasts are an opportunity for you to get a little bit more depth on artists. I always love doing everything other than rapping. Although I love rapping, I love being on the stage, but I love all the stuff that comes with it. Like, all right, boom, because I made a song, now I've gained your interest. But now we get to sit down and talk about my mom. You know, so now you get to hear about my background. You get to hear about stuff that I like, stuff that I do. So it's always platforms like this that I really, really enjoy. Because the people, bro, we more than just, you know, just one thing. So like the
Right.
one thing, and then it's like, bam, all right, now I want to do something else, or I want to talk about something else. I want to be a part of something else. So being a part of something greater, being a part of something bigger is always the goal for sure.
Plus, I always felt like for artists, you can understand an artist more. To me, more you can understand their music more when you know them personally.
That's
of course.
When you know a little bit about their personal life, their background, something to connect
I
there.
put music in context, so I got to know who you are. Like when I listen to your project, I want to know who you are, so I make sure everything line up. Because you know, if you're like, you know, mama did it on her own, you feel me? And then it's like, yeah, you know, I grew up in a 2-parent home. It's like, well, you just said mama did it on your own. So I like to use that as fact check. So I'm very particular about what I put in my music, and then vice versa. Because what I do is I make the music so it's easier for me to, I don't have to never dance around. I can be open as a person because of our music. You feel me? Some people make music and then it closes off a certain part of your life. For me, it's like, yo, my music is just a certain part of my life. And now you can look at my whole life in context. Like, all right, man, this is Deuce for 3 minutes. This is deuce for 30 minutes.
Right.
They all fit in together. So
Right.
Okay.
definitely.
Well, what's next? Because we got the specialty time. So, what's next on your?
Actually, next week, the 19th at Scully's, I'll be performing. I got some sad news. This will be my last performance for a few months.
Why?
Since y'all met me, my voice has changed. I can't hit the high pitch notes no more. So I finally figured it out and went to the doctors and found out I have a polyp on my vocal cord. And they said it's amazing that I'm still singing. So yeah, I mean,
So you gotta take a break for a little bit.
yeah, that's what it is. But
It's probably gonna come back better than ever.
that's what I'm looking forward to. So
Yeah.
this last show, I'm about to leave it all out there. I think I got like 15 minutes.
I seen the lineup. You sent it to me. I'm gonna be there.
Oh, of course.
When is it?
The 19th.
Shit.
Why? What you
I'll be
doing?
in Detroit.
Everybody got something going on tonight.
I'll be there.
Oh, thank you.
Please record it so I can at least.
Now you better let my battery on my phone set up. You better help Kiki with a reading roll up in
You better buy you one of them portable batteries.
I
Explain
can't.
to me.
Get on my brain be scrambled.
a Lord.
I will get back to you on that one if I can go or not. And I check the calendar and like that, you know.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Detroit. So
Yeah, I know
wish
y'all
I
all
could
should
come.
know.
But one of us will be for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But I ain't saying I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna leave it all. This is probably gonna be one of my best performances.
yeah, that's a dope lineup.
So she gonna have to tell y'all where that is. What's going on with you? What's next?
So like I said, we're gonna be finishing up. We're doing a lot of different stuff. So like for me, I got a show tomorrow. Just because that was something that was scheduled months out in advance. So I'm gonna be at 129 Studios. It's kind of like an art exhibition.
Mhm.
It's gonna be like art, and it's gonna be spoken word, and it's gonna be rap at the end. It's called Book of Life. Naye Perez is putting it together, so shout out to Naye. But other than that, man, I'm gonna be, like I said, my big thing for this month, and now it's kind of spilling over into June, is I wanted to link up with as many podcasts as possible, just to promote y'all's community to our community. Like, yo, listen, these are institutions, but we can go to as artists and express ourselves. So you need to get hip to it. And
Right.
a better way that, you know, because a lot of people will be like, yo, what was that? You know, or what, I seen you do this, you know, what was that? So I'm just putting it up there kind of like a billboard, like, yo, they're accepting artists. You need to come. So me and my team decided to like go on a little run. So like, you know, we're here today. We got another podcast next week. Table for One podcast. We're going out to Dayton to work with Wise Apparel. We're putting something together. Sam Rothstein show. I'll be doing that. House Party Live. I'll be doing that. I'm waiting to hear back from a couple other places. So the project comes out June 2nd. So I'm really excited about that. How we're going to put that out. The stuff we're doing with that. And just keep grinding. You know, the biggest thing about 2018 is the unknown. Like, I'm excited because it's like, all right, I've planned so far. And it's like I get to a point, and then right before it's like, all right, what's the next thing? Then I figure it out. So, you know, somebody asked me a week ago, like, how you gonna release your project? I'm like, I ain't even think about that. And now we, you know what I'm saying? Now we're putting the release strategy together. So it's like, boom. So once we get to June and release it, it's like, yo, all right, this is the release strategy. Once that runs out, then it's like, all right, we're gonna move on to the next thing. So it's really just about, you know, coming together, putting stuff together, having dope interactions with dope people like you guys. You know, I've definitely had a good time. I enjoy these podcasts. It's like I love watching other artists' podcasts, so it's just dope to see that. Now I'm on podcasts. I can go back and be like, oh yeah, I want to know more about Deuce. Press play and get to hear about me, you know.
Well, thanks.
Hey, well, thank you for coming. We appreciate both of you guys. At the end, we're gonna let y'all scream out y'all IGs and Facebook so they can follow y'all. But right now, it's specialty time.
Yeah, we both had ding, ding, ding.
What you got over
Ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling. So,
there?
y'all know last week I was talking about that Morphe palette. Listen, I got it in the mail. In a way, my eyes are set up today. I was in love with it this morning that I was late to work.
Damn.
So I want to talk to you about it. It is 35B that I have. Okay, it's a color burst, and it is so high pigmented, like super high pigmented. And it was only $23, and I got it in like a week. Listen, it comes in a little box. Y'all can
It's
see.
like a little tablet.
It comes in a box, and it's hard.
For $23,
For $23, you know, most of the little palettes you get are like boxes. They don't really have like good packaging, but this is a dope.
I can just see you opening that the first time. You was
Girl, I was so excited. I opened it all slow, like.
I get an English translation on that because you guys just threw a lot of numbers. I'm like, what's the burst of color?
Well, 35P is makeup. Okay. It's I was playing with it this morning, and the colors are so. Listen, when I tell y'all that it's high pigmented, look how bright that is. I'm gonna show y'all.
Put the book up to the camera.
All of this.
I don't see a damn finger.
Okay,
Thank you. There we go.
I just wanted y'all to see how high pigmented it is. If it's on my hand, how bright it is
on your eye.
Can I see your finger, please?
This is why the cream is boxing you.
I shut up right now. So I love these colors. Like I played with these two and these two this morning. Like, oh my gosh. I was like, I can't wait to play with the rest of these. Like
she was supposed to be giving me the website.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, actually,
niggas ain't shit.
I know. I was going to order this on Amazon just to see if it was cheaper, but it's not. It's not. You can go to Alto's or you can go to Morphe.com.
You say Alto?
Alto's, yeah. Ain't that what it's about?
So pretty colors.
It's a makeup store. Ulta Beauty. There you go. Ulta.
I'm like, what is that?
Listen, he know what it is. I don't know.
She said Alto. I was confused by Alto. That's why I'm like,
I only been once, and I went and I was irritated because they didn't have it. So I said F them and sorry, I messed up their name. F that store. So, so I went online and bought it online. Excuse me.
I just went all in on Ulta Beauty though.
I'm just saying, I went in there, they didn't have what I wanted. Like,
see what I'm saying? That last kid shit right there.
You know, I'm just saying. I go in there, you don't have my color, you don't have the shadow that I want. It looks, the one that I went to, it really looked like it was for the Caucasians. So
it probably was, depending on where it went.
Yeah.
I did go to the one in the pictures.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That ain't for us.
Right.
Not at all.
You better go down to Livingston and Jameson down where you look.
They don't have it on Livingston.
I know they know, but I'm saying you gotta come down where the color poke is.
There's not one in. There's one in Easton. There's one in Easton. They say, and I never been to the one in Easton. So I'm gonna try that one. If it's in Polaris, I know damn well they ain't got my color.
You be shocked.
So, but yeah, I went there to get some of these, and they didn't have it, so I was irritated. So, excuse me, Ulta Beauty
Just send me
is where it is, and this is so pretty, and they have tons of different shades, and I'm going to go back and go get me some more. But this one was only $23, so I was very excited to share with you guys. Excuse me, I brutalize names. Everybody know that I do that.
I think it's so dope the things that women do. Like, I didn't realize how complicated it was. Like all the numbers and stuff when it comes to makeup. Because I'm like, yo, just do that thing. I like that thing you did with your eyes. You know, you took the colors, and it was like, you know, I'm just like, that's blue. She's like, no, this is a palette of blue and green. But I was like, oh. Yeah, that's too much for me. I just thought that was blue. Like, you feel me? So I think it's dope that.
See why I never used to wear makeup? Because they stupid. They don't know the difference. It don't matter.
I'm trying to understand, though. You know,
and the reality is they don't
knew the store. He knew the store and everything. That's what I'm talking about. He is such a lady man.
Why you got 3 kids?
Exactly. Who you taking to that store? Your mama, guys.
No. My mama.
It's a lady that give them everything they want, know what they want.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. You got to understand your prey. Like, you know,
you
understand.
He just said your prey.
Did he just say prey?
I said prey.
I fly off the camera now. Like,
I ain't mad at you, though, player. You know what I'm saying? That is a very true statement, though. You do gotta understand your prey.
You gotta understand.
That's on both sides of the gate, though. That's very true.
Yeah, you gotta
very true.
Yes,
you gotta understand when you're gonna snatch them.
Just give us a video, man. We good.
I know you did.
That's a beauty. Luffy, if you look at the be single, meet Luffy there. He gonna help you pick out the right shit. Look at it. He know exactly which one to go to. Where the location at?
Just know your ass is
to what other location?
I think it actually is one of Polaris.
See? He know where to go.
Come on, spit on the address.
Yeah.
I can't.
Google Maps for that.
I cannot use the keywords.
I'm sorry, it's late. I get words all miscombobulated in my head. I'm tired. I've been at work all day. So, Kiki, what you got on your list?
What about that water though? I really ain't got no fun facts or tips about it. Just make sure you drink your water. You ain't got no money this Mother's Day. You can afford a case of water.
Hey, they $2.99 for a 32-pack of Kroger water.
Hey, listen, that's the best gift to keep on giving. You hear me? Drink your water.
Oh, you done started something. I done just got a text like, I like that. I like that makeup palette. Like,
Mother's Day coming up.
You need the website address, sir.
Can I get the...
We're gonna make sure she gets you that website.
I got you.
And then she can get. Then maybe you can give it to me since she won't.
I just said it. You see how she tried to do it? I did.
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh gosh.
I'm sure mom here neither.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell y'all the exact website and everything. Hold on one second.
I'm about to email.
It is www.morphe. MORPHE.
Can I mute your mic? Because now I'm gonna have to get
brushes.com/Morphe. Okay. Eyeshadow palettes, brush sets, and everything.
Ooh.
Okay. So they have really, really pretty colors, really high pigmented.
The girl on the website look a little weird though.
They have a lot of she don't look weird, but they have a lot of colors. Okay, so it just depends on if you want that bright. This is more summer colors. They have neutral colors, medium. Yeah, try it out. You'll love it. I promise.
Let me bookmark this.
So it's Mother's Day this weekend, so I'm just gonna give some special deals I found online and just things about
That's what I need. All right, let's get the special.
AJC.com. They give a list of places that's dinner special, brunch special. You take your mom. Brio, they got Mother's Day brunch special. They'll serve Saturday and Sunday until 3 p.m.
Okay.
The Capitol Grill, they got Mother's Day brunch menus. Kids eat brunch for $15. That food better be good.
Mom need to be for free.
I'm just saying. What else we got here? Hooters. Mom eats free and participating.
Oh my God, they got the best chicken. Best chicken, bro.
I don't even go there for the titties. I go there for the chicken.
Where's the bell?
Ting-a-ling-a-ling. I'm serious. Where is that though here in Columbus?
I was gonna say they took them all away.
There's not one on East no more.
They gone.
The closest Hooters to here is Dayton. That's it.
Dayton, take your.
Well, I'm not driving all the way there for some damn wings, but they are good though. Now, if I just had to order
we got Joe's Crab Shack
in a couple weeks.
You about to go Dayton? Yeah.
Have
you ever been to Hooters?
No.
Oh,
go get you some chicken.
No, I like chicken. That's the thing. I'm excited, but titties is titties. I can see them on the street.
They ain't even that big there. I promise.
No, they ain't. They really ain't.
How they make it seem on TV is not.
For your seafood loving moms, Joe is offering a 3-course fixed price menu for $35.99, and also Long John Silver. You got the high end, you got the low end. Long John Silver, they got buy one platter.
No, you got the cooked in and the frozen in. Go ahead.
Buy one platter, get one free. Mimi's Cafe. I've heard of that. I've never been there.
I've heard of it. I've never been there either.
Little cafes like that, they usually be pretty good. They got 3-course menu for Mother's Day from 11 a.m. to close. Prices start at $18.99. Yeah, they food better be good. I must have got some expensive taste here I don't really know about. And also Spaghetti Warehouse. I've never been there.
We gotta go.
I went there a long time ago and I ain't been back since.
Key, we going Spaghetti Warehouse.
They got a voucher for free for a 15-layer lasagna dinner on their next visit.
That shit sounds good.
And they can be entered in a drawing.
Let me tell you something about that 15-layer lasagna.
What's the 15 layers?
That 15-layer lasagna.
And for dessert, you can go to TCBY. Mom gives free frozen yogurt at participating TCBY. I ain't been to TCBY since I was a kid.
I ain't heard of TCBY.
It's like a yogurt. I
know, but I just ain't heard that. I didn't think they were still around.
Yeah, I seen one a couple months ago. I didn't even realize that we had one. But
okay,
so check your local stores on that.
Some free ice cream, Mom.
Right. So take your mom to eat. Moms always like to eat. Can't never go wrong with that. Also, hey, take your mom. I want to go see the movie, the new Gabrielle Union movie.
Oh yeah,
where her kids get taken and she go home.
I'm going to see that. It's called Break In.
Yes.
Break In.
So I know that's gonna be.
I'm gonna take my mama to see that.
It looks like it's gonna be real good. And a couple more things. Skate Zone. You know, I'm all about get your extracurricular activity on. They got in case moms want to, do something. Moms is like this. Even though it's Mother's Day, you still gonna want to sometimes be with your kids, do something fun with your kids. Sometimes you have nothing else to do but with your kids. So you can go to Skate Zone, $10 per person, and it's unlimited pizza.
I'm doing something that I want to do. Sorry, that's Mother's Day. I don't want to take my daughter to go play.
Sorry. Keep going for the moms that want to do something else.
They might want to go. Mom might like skate.
My day. Do something I want to do. Let's go play in makeup.
I don't think your daughter would like that.
She does.
She does?
Yes.
She don't seem like she likes makeup.
She likes makeup.
We're talking about Mary's child.
Okay. My baby likes makeup.
Right.
Like
and also, I'm all for $3.99 all about taking them photos. Easton, they taking complimentary photos from 1 to 4 p.m. at the park at the fountain. They just somebody out there taking your photos.
I can't take pictures of my mom because
I've been shopping.
My girlfriend. I done had people roll up on me like, I see you like older women. I said, excuse me, like ain't that your girlfriend? I said, that's my mama. It's like, oh well, I was like, I don't know, that's my mom, so I don't want to cause no discrepancy.
I mean, even if you do though, that ain't your business.
Exactly.
The only way that's going to be a check is if you know what I'm saying, y'all doing something and she rolled past and seeing another girl. If we ain't sleeping together, we ain't dating, don't be questioning me about who I'm with.
Thank you.
Right.
Anyway, moving right along. And when all else fails, you still want to buy your mom something. Let's say she live out of town or you just ain't got time to go shop like that. You can always jump on Amazon. Get that good 2-day free shipping Prime. And today's only Thursday. You can get it tomorrow and still get it by Saturday. Do it by 4.
Yeah.
I learned that. If you do it by 4, you can get it.
Yeah, you got to do everything before 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or no, check the time zone because some of them is not Eastern. They work on Central.
Hey, but they got this Amazon Prime now. My coworker last week did Amazon Prime. I swear he got that desk fan in 2 hours.
Probably.
So
that's what they do.
If you ever work in one of them places, you can understand because they be having you hoofing. You be throwing.
I work at Amazon.
I heard they pay good.
They pay good.
Like 17
working like a slave.
Start you like 17.
But that's all I got.
That's all you got.
Take those tips and apply it. Mother's Day coming. Appreciate your mom. I was talking to my kids the other day. Like, I bet y'all ain't gonna give me nothing for Mother's Day. Ungrateful asses.
How old is your kid?
I love them now. 14, 9 to 5.
It's up to the 14-year-old.
It's so.
And that was the main one I was talking to. The
The
little one, they all about mom. That oldest one, he care less.
Yeah.
He's you though. He is so you.
That's why. That's your clear. That is your spawn, honey.
He's all about himself.
That's what I did my mom. Her birthday on the 22nd of September, mine's the 21st. So every gift I get, I gotta turn around and get her one. Like, bro, no.
My mom ain't like that. She said she gonna run it up when I make it. She's like, when you gonna make it, I know you is. And when you do, she said, I don't want a house, I want a street.
She running it up.
I like your mom from below, okay?
Yeah.
She was that.
So
Oh,
I tap it in. She's like, 25 years of life, times that times a million. That's how much you gonna owe me. So when you can bring me 25 mil, bet we good. So.
Let's start playing the lottery.
I guess you got some albums to do. All right, so
both.
some things to do for the weekend for your mom or for the lady in your life who is a mom. So May 11th, tomorrow, 6 to 10 at the Ohio State University, there is a Columbus Love Hour and Comedy Show. Tickets can be sold at Eventbrite. The Love Hour is a relationship seminar from 6 to 7:30, and then Real Comedians of Social Media. It is clean comedy, so all ages are welcome from 8 to 9:30 p.m. Something to do. Tickets are anywhere from $30 to $50. Then we have the cocktail party, just for the moms that need to get away. You don't want the kids, make sure you get a babysitter. Tomorrow starting at 8 p.m. The Candy Cane Party House, which is at 2545 Franks Way Street, Eastland Plaza, behind the Chase Bank. They're kicking off Mother's Day weekend with attending a cocktail party where you make the cocktails. Shake, strain, layer, and flame your way through this interactive lesson. Y'all know Candy Cane's also a place where you can rent the poles. So just let you know. So it's $25 per person. This is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Candy Cane Party House. Make sure you get your babysitters. A couple other things going on in the city this weekend. Tomorrow, for those of y'all who are interested, DJ Pauly D will be at the Blue Stone over on East Broad Street. Get your tickets at Eventbrite. Who else is here? Oh, there is also a mother-daughter paint and dine Mother's Day party. This is on the 12th Saturday from 3 to 6. It's at the City Living, 1450 Morse Road. It's 40 for single participants, 70 for 2, 100 for 3. Materials provided includes a meal from City Living Soul Food Sides.
It includes a meal.
Yes, it includes a meal, and of course, it includes your material to paint and sip, and I think it includes your first drink, if I'm not mistaken, because it's a paint and sip.
BYOB?
It does not say BYOB, so they probably, it does say first come, first served basis, though.
Ain't gonna know
so, listen.
Go ahead, girl.
Listen. Oh, and then what is this that I pulled up and found? Oh, for those who are interested, going into next weekend, I just happened to find it, and I like tacos. So first annual Columbus Taco Fest is going to be next weekend, next Saturday from 12 to 10 p.m. At Genoa Park. And then also
Taco Fest?
Yes, first annual Taco Fest.
Now night, that's different.
I'm excited to go to that. Taco Fest sounds like it's going to be lit.
Yeah. I'm definitely going. It's free. So yeah.
It sounds like you got some good hair up under that hair though. Up under that hat.
Right. All curly and stuff. We ain't gonna go there.
Go ahead.
Next Saturday, also, like Luffy D said, it's the Gym City Columbus Takeover, May 19th. Raffles, giveaways, and more. Live DJs, rap, R&B, poetry, book signing, comedy, and more is $10. Doors open at 9 p.m. 21 and over. This is going to be at Scully's Music Diner. Music by the one and only Jay Esquire. We will have Mr. Luffy D in the building. This is being hosted by Brave Nate and Darnay Reckingfield. It's got a full lineup, including poetry by Tiffany Marie and J Rock the God. Shout out to Tiffany Marie. We love her. So once I seen her name, I'm like, oh yeah, Harry Luffy, and I'm definitely there. So Jay Esquire, them three alone is good enough for me. Yeah. We might have to roll up next Saturday. You gonna be in town?
I'm gonna look at my schedule.
Okay, I ain't messing with her. All right, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, I forgot to talk about this. There's this candle lab. I don't know if y'all looking for something that you want to do with your mothers or girlfriends. Okay. If they're into candles,
what's it called?
It's called the Candle Lab.
It's on High Street.
It's one. Let me pull it up. Hold up. It's one in Worthington, Ohio. Just not far. That's not that far. That's like 20-30 minutes away. From here it's not that far, but it's like almost 1 mile away from here.
Oh, there's one downtown that I went to. It's like a candle lab where you can.
It is on High Street. Really High Street, Worthington. It's in Worthington though. It says High Street.
It's probably just a different setup thing, but I definitely have done that activity. It's dope.
Yeah. So if you want to take your girlfriend or your mom or somebody special for you that was a mother figure in your life this weekend, because they love candles, they can go make their own candles. They do parties, they do events. You can take them there. The address is 646 High Street in Worthington. Their telephone number, if you want to call them to get more information, is 614-915-0777. And they also have a website as well, so you can go on there and look them up to see what other activities or if you want to plan something. But I just thought that was cute, somewhere you can go and get some good smelling candles.
Yeah, me and my mom like candles.
Therapeutic. The actual website is thecandlelab.com. So just FYI, I thought that was cute. So I will be in the show next weekend. Curvebella.
Yeah.
So I'll be walking for Curvebella Boutiques. Me and Bree, we're going, and a couple other Ohio girls, Ohio models are going to be there. But I am so excited. This is going to be a dope show. And this is in Southfield, Michigan. So
it came so quickly.
It did. It just like flew in, and I can't wait because I'm like really excited about my outfit. Like Like for real, for real.
You already know.
Excited.
You already know.
Yeah, I already got mine. I'm so excited. So next weekend I won't be here, but we will be here Thursday. Just us three chit-chatting.
Just us three?
Just us three.
We always get in trouble when it's just us three.
And you know, somebody always trying to
balance it out.
Somebody always trying to impose on us. You never know. We might
have somebody just pop up like popcorn. Now, the week of the 20th, we will not be here. So, just FYI, put that on your calendar that Curvilinear Radio will not be here the week of the 20th.
News to me.
I just got wind. So we won't be here the week of the 20th, but we will be here next Thursday. So tune in. And please, please, please take this moment to appreciate your mother or your mother figure. And regardless, you only get one. Regardless of what status your relationship is in, please take the moment to thank her for giving you birth. You don't got to thank her for nothing else. But thank her for giving you life, period. Because without that woman's womb, you wouldn't be here, period, point the blank. So be appreciative
to my kids.
Okay, be appreciative to the air that you're breathing, and be thankful that you have somebody that was willing to bring you life. Baby, listen.
Thanks. If you looking, Mom, I love you.
Okay, so shout out y'all's IG and Facebook so people can follow y'all.
You know, the IG right now is Star-Lord Luffy D. Star-Lord_Luffy D. And just check me out.
Hey, and don't you got a like page on Facebook?
Yes, he do.
Yes.
Quit playing with me.
I'm telling you, I'll be forgetting something. I'll forget my head if
I'm just gonna take over the like page. You ain't getting it no more.
That's why I say, hey, basically, I'm just here for the music. I just do the music. Social media, I kind of suck.
Just type in Luffy D and you'll see his page. LUFFY with a D.
Hey, I'm glad you remember how to say it.
See, I was practicing. See? Hey, so go ahead, Deuce.
Yeah, but I say on Instagram and SoundCloud, I'm the only two I got right now. No room to fail, so no room to fail. I'm definitely grateful to be up here, you know, because I love women of all shapes and sizes, but emphasis on the shape and the size because you gotta have that.
Hey,
I'm a big
don't
dude.
start none.
I'm about to say, listen,
don't start none.
I'm a big dude, so it's like, you know, I need me a nice sized woman.
You got a girlfriend, right?
Listen,
don't get in trouble.
Don't get in trouble.
You done had a lot of girlfriends. Okay.
Listen, and I gotta say this too. Hopefully, you know, I enjoy being up here. Hopefully, when y'all do like the Father's Day shout out, you know, we can have me and Luffy back up here because you know Luffy your dad, and I've been called Big Daddy a couple times. So.
I hate you so much.
A couple times.
You and your curly
You will
hair.
not be up for Father's Day week.
He makes me sick right now. So unless your sperm has hit an egg, I'm not messing with you.
Bow.
Okay.
Drop the mic.
Okay. Ow! I hate him.
I'm completely ignoring my.
Since we talking about sperm, here go pleasure. Here we go. Even though that's not a sperm song, but it's.
No, but you can get something out of it.
Listen, I'm over here fumbling. I can't with him. Good night, y'all.
My touch is giving me pleasure. It's just different.
She got me anxious, our anatomy speaking the same language, and I've been waiting all day to have this conversation. Caress till the confessions leak and tell it all. Only secrets between these sheets is Vicky's. Cloud 9 beneath our feet, let's take it higher. The ecstasy killed the pill, the pleasure, the supplier got her rolling. Composure I'm holding as she sits me back in this chair. Silhouette vision intoxicating from her feet to her hair. Bites her bottom lip, touching her body, watching me stare. Bend over and make it jump. Slowly take off her pumps, tongue kiss to the air. She told me closed mouths don't get fed tonight. Maniac when she get it, a brainiac with an appetite. And she know I'm gonna feed her right. I can't wait to return the favor. Let's wake the neighbors tonight. Wrap your legs around my shoulders, let's make you rain in this heat. Why you staring in my face when you know it's your favorite seat when I'm giving you that?